Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Gladius Warhammer 40k, not Civilization. That was the mistake I made because I tried to conquer as much land as possible to secure as much land as possible. But that is not how the game works. Because our cities, as good as they are, they're draining our resources. They're not producing something that helps us in the fight. And that is the mistake. First of all, we must equip our heroes here with the right equipment. Because at this point, this guy is pretty much useless because he cannot do anything. Our forces will retreat to our territory to hold our ground. When we've learned one thing from this Lord of War that just invaded our homes is that we have to keep our stuff to ours and only advance on the enemy when we have good reason to do so, not just for the fun of it. Let's look at it. This city here has a big problem with loyalty and with production of food. So, we'll do something for more loyalty. Oh, we also are on the limit. Okay, so let's build them something to grow, shall we? We must make the best of the cities that we have. We're producing a lot of food here. The question is, what else could we build here? I think we built another production for space fighters here. That would be a good idea. And this thing here is not producing anything besides space fighters at this point. So, we're researching the CAF launches. Do we really need that? I don't think so. I think the CAF launches are not what we're looking for, because we're going to build Thunderbolts. So what we need are the naval orders to build our strikecraft faster. We need more spacecraft. We need... Oh, you're out of order. That's the reason you're not building anything. Yeah, then you can do that for years, right? We still have blind gaps in our territory. Places where there might even be other forces running around without us knowing. And we cannot and should not let that happen at any point. So we will be sending small contingents of our forces, for example this tank, down here to secure our assets, but mainly our forces will retreat back and will form a defensive line against around our territories until we have the space fighters, or well, they're ground support fighters, but honestly they're spacecraft, if you want, because they're as far as I know, they're space capable. We have the influence. Man, you're not very good at moving around, are you? We'll put our infantry in our cities, because that is where they get the most bonus. So 3 men each city, that's the core rule. Our tanks will support us with the necessary wall of fire and protect us. So, we could build a city here, but building a city here is not very clever, and building a city here is even more insane because that's too close to the enemy. We must get our cities closer together, and that's the reason I think we should try to build a city up here, if we have to build a city at all. They have built what they should. We have an energy problem here, so we'll solve that by building another... you're not getting any bonuses on energy, are you? No. But you're getting bonuses from features, although very little. And we have a problem with our size. So, we'll build a size. We'll try to increase the city build. What problems do you have? Yeah, we need more room. We need more room all over the place. That's the secret, as it seems. Okay. So our people are unhappy because they have not enough room to grow. But if we give them more... Oh, crap. There they are. These damned robots. They're coming all over the place. Okay, we'll have to deal with that. We have the tanks. We'll send the tanks to deal with the problem. You will go into... defensive, into Overwatch. We could engage him, but he's got no grenades. They have grenades. they will be immediately attacked by him. Tell you what we do. We'll try to get his free shot with a unit that is not that close to get the full damage. Good work, because you can only fire one Overwatch as far as I know. And then you will get closer and give that guy a grenade to the head. That's not very effective. That's not very effective. Okay. This grenade thing is not making me very happy. However, we've got tanks, and we'll send the tanks over. All tanks move. We'll need the tanks to secure our areas. You could stay here, but actually I want you to go a little bit here to be able to protect all three places if necessary. You're a tank commander, you can hold on your own. And you need items. We have a lot of influence, let's keep that in mind. Let's try to buy items that make him more effective in close combat. This is a very effective weapon. Grants blast effect. Yes, we want that. No, we want to enhance the abilities that we have. Increases the melee damage of the unit. That's not that bad. Man catcher, no. +1 movement. That isn't that bad. Concealed weapon systems. Increases the attacks of the unit. +25% attacks. Very expensive, but I think that's worth it. And yes, I'm pushing out the stuff we have. We're buying everything. We're getting ripped of all coin, so to say. This works permanent. This works only in. This gives +1 armor all of the time. I think that's worth it. Or we have 100 energy. 100. We could buy this 100% healing rates and a bonus to hit points. He only has very little hit points. Okay. So now he's fully stuffed with stuff. He's does blood damage. He has the power gauntlet. He's still doing very little damage. He's not really a fighter, is he? Okay, you will skip, you will skip, you will skip. You will punch through here to try to reach our friends. You should try to build a city somewhere around here. Although we don't have the resources at this point. You should stay. That is a very important thing. We could run around, but we do not want to wake anyone. So what we'll be doing, you will be the guardian unit of this area here together with them. Order units. Yeah, we can fire on the robot, although I don't think we'll do a lot of damage to him. For obvious reasons. Everyone that can is... You cannot build anything at this point. No, you cannot. But you can deactivate the code of... Oh no, he produces production and research. Yeah, we want to keep that. The question is, will the robot run away? Or will the robot fight it out? It is to be assumed that he's going to fight it out. But our guys are high in level. They're very well trained. They will be able to survive. And they only have to survive long enough for our tanks to arrive. Oh, didn't I activate you? Good work here. Yay, we can fire on the robot. We're there to save the day. The Castellan robot is sure to fall. We'll pack all our tanks between the cities here somewhere. Then they can go everywhere they're needed in a blink's notice. I want you to go down here. You should... Can you fire on the guy? No, you cannot, but you can go over here. Firing does 0.7, throwing a grenade does 1.1, so there is not really a reason to use the grenade. This guy. Let's go over here and fire. He's not getting weaker for obvious reasons. So, we need room, right? You're too big for your own good, so let's get some room for you. You have produced that thing that can give me fighters, and I want a space fighter. Excellent. And then I think we need energy. We need a lot of energy. Everyone else is building. That is good. We're getting a lot of influence and we're getting a lot of ore, so we will be able to build the cities that we want. I want you to be ready to protect this area if needed. We don't want to go too far south. And you standing out in the open is a very bad idea. Yay, you. I think I wasted a lot of energy on someone who's not really able to fight. Really. Because even with this plate, I mean, there's 1 point damage. That is not a lot. The orcs have not reacted on our attack on any kind, which is strange. We've taken the resources and they're not coming after us. That does not really make sense. It should be expected that they would come for us. So you will just stay here. You will try to rejoin the forces. The robot ran away. How is that even possible? Oh, there. And we outrange him, funny enough. You can join with them. You should actually go into the City Defense Corps. You could go here. We should still be able to fire on the guy without being fired upon by ourselves. You can go here and fire on the guy without any trouble. And he's dead. Good, good. So this will be our staging area. All men, please, inside the fortifications. Thank you, sir. We'll be healing automatically thanks to the fact that we have access to the wonderful artifact of healing. One of the artifacts that we're controlling currently. And you will just stay there and you will just stay there and we'll... yeah, basically we'll wait. Isn't there anything we can do with our cities? No, they're just doing their jobs. Gathering resources, knowledge, food. We're accumulating a lot of resources at this point. And I think our commissar should try to get close to his forces. Which is excellent. We do not have as many tanks as I would hoped I would have. But okay. So, and no matter where the enemy strikes, we are able to respond in time. We could go on the offensive, but at the moment our forces are so stretched that we're not able to wage war against anyone. You are alone, yes, but you are a tank commander. You can get out of trouble without any problems. So there is no reason to pull you back. You little skunk. Where are my forces? Up here, so we could go for this guy. It is... it's an anti-aircraft tank. Yeah, we have to intercept the guy. Because he's taking our stuff. We cannot let that happen, can we? You stay, 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 you stay. Maybe we should send one more guy down there just to be on the sure side that we win. You stay, you stay, you stay. Is there nothing else we can do, honestly? That's disappointing. I wonder when my first Thunderbolt will be ready. When you play the tabletop game of the spacecraft of 40k, which is Armageddon, Gothic, excuse me, Gothic, it's called. Then you will notice that the Imperium of Mare and the Navy has these fighters for their ships, if I recall that right, and I hope I do. You're a little bit alone, but then you're not, because there are a lot of forces coming your way. Okay, I'm not yet seeing anything, but I could activate my sight just to make sure that the enemy is not just sitting there, but he does not seem to be. Okay, everything's alright. You will just wait there. 3 more turns, then we have naval orders, which enable us to build our spaceships, or ours. They're not spaceships and they're not space fighters, but our fighters faster. I always think of them as space fighters, but not even sure they are, because they're hold the line. That is not good. Meeting the Tech Priest has become difficult. The soldiers around his chambers seem less to be guarding him than guarding the city against him. You meet in something like no man's land inside the Cognitor station to transfer the artifact, surrounded by armed troops and his newly repaired Castellan robots. That's not good. The Tech Priest's cybernetic eyes glitter red as you silently hand over the strange equipment. He turns you to go. You catch his sleeve and the soldiers all freeze. How soon can we expect results, you ask. His vocoder hisses static and spits soon before he stalks away. You leave troubled. Soon enough, you experience the results. Alarms ring throughout the city. All things to face, enslavers! Bourbon horrors man has only heard in folktales are assaulting the city, and the Tech Priest has vanished. Survive the attack, we'll deal with him soon enough. Oh boy. Okay, so they will be assaulting all cities, I assume. So, we are ready to defend ourselves, hopefully. There they are. Enslavers. Enslavers. None here. Don't see any here. That's good. No enslavers there. I think we should pull back with our forces. We need to defend home. That's top priority. That's the only priority at this point. You can go here and give everything to the slavers. Good. This is a risky maneuver because the slavers are strong. But if we can kill them before they can cause harm, that would be really great. Good, they're down. First group of enslavers slain. You're out of... Are you out of range? Not entirely sure. No, you're not. And our bolters are working at the distance of 2 squares, so we might be able to destroy them relatively quickly. However, there are a lot of them. Oh my god, there are tons of them. I'm not sure we can handle that many. And I'm also sure that we're not seeing all that there are. I'm pretty sure there are more of them. Oh, they've got a bonus because they're in the woods. But we can drive over them and then you will not survive. Haha! Close combat attack with the tank commander. Drive them closer. I want to hit them with my sword. That's how it is. We stay guard. Why are there none here? You should expect that there's some here as well. But I don't see any. That makes me nervous. They have produced... What did they build? Ah, we can grow again. And we have no such a big problem with unrest again. That's good. So we mainly have an energy problem now. Do we get a bonus on energy? No. Do we get a bonus from food? Very little. We'll need more energy because our our jet fighters, our thunderbolts, will use up a lot of energy when they're built. So, oh, we need more hab blocks actually because we're unhappy with that. We're producing unloyalty thanks to too little room to breed to make babies. I think they will be coming from all directions now. This is a Catachan devil. You're not exactly what I think you are. And what did 10 damage to you? Okay, enslavers. No problem, we're prepared. Although not as much as you might think. Okay, but we can deal with one troop of enslavers on top. That's not the problem. We can deal with those guys easily. The question is, how much more do they have? Do they have more? You are fully trained, so it actually makes no sense to send you in. Look at that! They appeared in the middle of my territory without any problems. That is terrifying. Well, they're warp creatures, aren't they? They can simply slip out of the warp. And there are more of them that way. Oh boy. Can you help me with them? We're not even doing as much damage as I would. Look at that, there are even more of them. Okay. I hope that you're good at doing something here. Okay, get closer. If I drop a grenade on them, I'll kill them. Good work. You cannot get... Can you get close enough to destroy or fire on them? To fire, yes. To destroy, no. That is a problem. We must stay on guard because that is sure as hell not the last of them. We could go here and fire on them. The question is, do we... Yes, of course, we want that. Every bit helps. Enslavers are extremely dangerous because they ignore your armor. They do psychic attacks, not normal attacks, which leads them to be... Oh, look at that. There are even more of them. Okay, but there is no one I can kill on this side. So you will be hunting those. Yes, no, perhaps. Can you fire on those? No, they're out of range. Great. But I need you. You're not yet fully trained, so you should... Oh, well, you can stay in here and save them. Good work. Everyone gets experience. Not as much as we hoped we would, but we're getting some. Are you doing a lot of damage with that weapon? Not really, because your accuracy sucks. You cannot get any closer. You could do the super move and come here to the rescue. Super Tank Commander! Very nice work. Hopefully there are not more of them. Good. You will skip. All forces retreat to our territory. I hope the others are attacked by the enslavers as well. You have grown. That reminds me that I'll have to build something for size after that. The question is, the real question here is, how many of these enslavers will come for us? Are we talking 10 or 20 or hundreds or even more? Is there nothing I can do against you? That makes me a little bit nervous. But I'm out of reach. I'm out of reach. I don't have enough forces to protect my home. Oh, they destroyed the Astra Militarum forces. This guy's taking my stuff. You little... Okay, that's good. I want another strike fighter. Thank you, sir. And I want you to do the edict. That helps with the speed of the building. I want you to edict as well, because we can, and it does not cost us that much. So, build those strike fighters. Well, that is one turn. That is all it did. Great. Oh, there are more of them. Fantastic. Where do they all come from, I wonder? Can't even fire of them because they're too far away. Ah, bollocks. There are even more of them up there. Can a single tank deal with them? That's the question. Okay. You can deal with them, right? Good work. I could go here and fire of them. I might not do tons of damage, but good enough to weaken them. Oh great, one of them got away, and I have no real way of dealing with them. Yeah, this is a really ineffective way to deal with those suckers. Can you go there and throw a grenade that really hurts them? You can. You're my man. Okay, you know what? Do the armor penetration thingy. If we shoot, we do more if we throw the grenade, so throw the grenade. It's not enough to kill him. Ah, sometimes. None of these guys is able to do anything useful. You're needed up there because I'm pretty sure that's not the last of them that's coming from above. We need to protect the city. All forces back. I can go here and maybe I can shoot them from above. Oh. Yeah, you should not have done that. Here they are, but the problem is like... Oh, I can. Yay! They're both dead. At least that worked. Good work here. That is not what we need. Bulwark of the Emperor increases the armor of the units in the city. Hunter-killer missile. Ground vehicles. That will help our tanks. But I think the first and most important thing we need is the band blade itself. Or could research the grenades, because we have some infantry. And that goes really, really fast. Of all less weapons. Does that mean laser cannons as well? I think we try. Perhaps it does, because we have a lot of laser cannons. Oh, the Catachin Devil. Please, someone kill that thing off. Oh boy, look at that. They're coming from all directions. They're coming for us. Can you do damage to my superhero? Not really. Okay, we really have to deal with those guys now. You... Not the good question. You shoot at them. Good work. Did they go somewhere? I have no clue. I have no clue where they did go. He's nearly dead. You should be able to finish this guy off. Good work. You go there and finish that guy off. The rest of our forces will retreat back to the city, because that is where these guys are going. Mr. Tank Commander, you're not ready to move again, which is a shame. And you're badly wounded. Okay, you go back. You go back. Oh, oh, crap, I didn't see you. Do I have any more forces? I have. Lucky me. Because they're going right for the city. If I don't play my cards well. Can you kill the last of that somehow? You can. Good work. Okay, you. You're normal guardsmen. But someone has to do the job. In this case, that's you. Yeah, I don't have rockets, and they don't have any real weapons to deal with the threat. And you cannot do anything against that thing because it's in the woods. They have cover. You can help them to survive, so that our forces are not taken over by the enslavers. Oh, a captain, a legendary hero that excels in close combat. 3 attacks, does not do as much damage as you might think. Power strike, he's able to use grenades and orbital strike and level up, and he's got a power sword and a bolt pistol. Yeah. He's not that expensive to build. They've built a hap block, so we're good on this part. We need energy again, so let's build energy. Food is okay. Energy is negative. That, of course, is bad for us. They've taken another point. They've taken another point. Nothing we can do. Okay. We should really do something about the energy. But these things are all out of action, are they? Yeah, I've deactivated all of them just to make sure that we have enough energy. We could deactivate some of the ore collectors, just to make sure that we don't run into a crisis with energy, which is extremely important. We're losing tiles, and when we lose the tiles, we lose the bonuses to our cities, which means that we're vulnerable to... Oh, crap. They made it through the city. How much damage do they do to the city? That's the question. Tremendous? Oh my god, did you see that? I have no weapon that does 28 damage to a city. You've produced a hub block. That means you should immediately build energy, because we've got an energy shortage. You're still under attack, and there are even more of those guys coming our way. So I would say that you go up here and kill that guy. Wonderful work. You activate Super Punch Munch. Go up there and drive those guys to mush. You... Oh, you're kidding me. There are even more of those things. Why are there always millions of them, I wonder? We make sure that they don't get their hands on that, because we really need that area secured. Okay, they're dead. You stay, you get a little bit in. I don't want to lose you to any idiots just running around taking over units. Yeah. You will help. Can you help? No, because this terrain is terrible for us. But you can start munching those guys. And everyone else is too far away to help you. Great. Fire! If they do 28 damage, they will be able to kill the infantry as well. We have no grenades left, right? Right, so. So we have to fight them with what we have here. That is tanks, obviously. Tanks and infantry. But there's so many of them. There's so many, and our fighters are not ready. If our fighters were ready, we could zoom around the battlefield and hit wherever we're needed. But we don't have that luxury. You go up there and try to help our friend. And you go and protect the city as best as you can. Which is not a lot good. I'm not sure, but I think we should stay here. Oh boy, I'm a fucking genius. Look at that. They're coming from all the spaces, all the places. They're just appearing out of nowhere. Coming from the wall. Clear the notifications. We have minus 10 energy. How is that possible? And we're at 0 again. This cannot be true. Please. Please don't do that to me. I didn't build any of the fighters. The fighters are not yet ready. -3 from units. Buildings. Destruction? What? What should destruction be? Could stop building that and deactivate the building. Now we're at -7 energy now. That has helped. We could order you to stop building. The hub log. Deactivate. -4 energy. We could... No, ordering Ryu to stop... Oh, because we're damaged. That's the reason we have the problem that the city is damaged, so it produces less. We could order you to stop. And one of the ore extractors to stop. So we're at least at 0 energy again. Yeah, they're fleeing. I would do the same. Oh, there are more of them. Look at that. They're coming in from everywhere. There are tons of them. Everywhere. Yeah, that will not help any. Oh, actually killed one. Impressive. How much damage do you do to a commissar? Surprisingly little. Come on, tell me that the fighter is ready. Yeah, baby. The fighter is ready to roll. Okay. Supersonic movement. And execute. Would you mind to shoot someone? Consumes the action. You're kidding. It's like advancing, I guess. Okay, I can fire 3 tiles, so in theory, I'm able to shoot at the guy. Which I did, and he's dead. Okay, you outmaneuver this, and try to kill it. These guys will help. Oh, that was a little bit too offensive. We'll be retreating to our cities because that's what that is where they want to go. You go here and give them a gift. A grenade. Good work. You get through there, and they're in open ground, which is excellent because that means we can kill them just as they stand there. I could go there and attack those, but will that really help me? Do they have armor? 2, that's not really a lot. Okay, just smash them. You cannot do a super move yet, but you can still get pretty close to killing those guys, can you? Thank you, sir. You will retreat back to the city. You could go into the wheat and finish them off, right? That is a dangerous maneuver. It might be worth it. Because that will allow him to move, maybe close enough to save the commander. Good thinking there. And they're dead as well. Good work. You will skip. I'm pretty sure that the next enemy will come from down there. Or up here. Or I don't know where. Where did that thing go? I've got no idea. Okay, at least there is no one here. Could be worse. Mr. Just try to find out if there are more of them around. Can you do that for me? Ugh, I knew it. Crap. Even more. Okay, deactivate that. We try to get the energy together. Building those fighters really racks our energy. And we do not have something for the energy. We do not have the edict to increase energy production. Maybe that is what we should do. This guy's just healing up, standing there. That's not our problem. He does not count as the invasion force. And I'm not even sure we're getting anything for that. Here they come. How much damage that can you do to a sentinel, I wonder? Oh, obviously we cannot do a lot of damage to you. So are our infantry unable to do real damage to you? Okay, okay. It is damage, but it is neglectable. That's good news. Okay, increases the of all less weapons. Does that count on less cannons as well? No, obviously not. Ah, crap. Okay, there was breeding, no. Omnisire, no. Running hot. Increases the energy output. This might help. Okay, you will go here and teach those guys a lesson. You will fire everything you have. And you will finish them off. We have plus 10 energy now. That's good news. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere, definitely. Those guys are an annoyance. Let's see how well our fighters perform. Big hope. That was disgusting. Best. We're not nearly doing as much damage as I hoped. Oh. Oh, you cannot even move anymore. You cannot move anymore. Oh, you can move and try to intercept those guys. I mean, we're killing millions of these dudes. Millions! And we're not getting anything out of it besides some experience. And there are more of them. Oh, God. This does not stop. This is not stopping. They're just coming over and over and over and over and over again. And I have no real way to stop them, do I? At least we're getting some experience. I don't know how much we would need. You stay where you are. You, Mr. Tank Commander, can you sniff out these guys? If you boost your damage, you can. Good work. Because the next we can drive over because our driving over lesson will be renewed. They're gone. You're no help here. There are new ones here and new ones there, and our fighters are not ready, which is great. And I guess that you're not really a match for them, are you? Oh, come on, Commander. Do your best. You get back. At least he's... Oh, he's leveled. You get there and shoot them. When will the next fighter be ready? 4 turns. Unacceptable. We cannot build a new fighter because we don't have the energy. Can we reactivate that? We can. That is good. Good, 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 good. You've produced something that is extremely good. We're still negative on energy, right? So let's give me another one of those. Energy is very important when you switch to aircraft. You could go toe-to-toe with these guys, but you're going to lose. You're not that strong. And as you are, not that strong. This guy's still alive. No way to fight him though. He's just standing there healing himself up. That's disgusting. Oh, and there are more of them. At least they're coming close and they will be fired on by the infantry and the city at close range, and we've got the additional power packs. So that's better than it could be. How much damage? 4.2. Why does it do so little damage to this city and did so much damage to the other city? That does not make any sense, does it? How is energy consumption? Not good. You can help. Are they getting stronger, or is that just... Okay, can you super move? You can, but you cannot help. Right? You're too far away to fire on anyone. You are. But funnily, things did get closer, so we should be able to help. But we have to help this guy first. Okay, do the job. Finish the enemy off. Good. Why is he not getting any experience? He did his part. Or was that just me seeing something not right? I have no idea how we're going to survive this. They're wiggling us down. All this weakens our economy. Oh, they're coming from all sides, really. Okay, super space fighter. Go there, shoot those. Can the tanks help us somehow? You go back to the city. You go here and kill that thing. You go there and kill that thing. That should enable our guys here to move back to the city. At least a little bit. Can you help with those? No, you cannot. We cannot fire over the rift, so we cannot help our people. We still have 3 units that can theoretically do something. However, we cannot, because that is a cliff and we cannot go up there, right? We could go there and do close combat, but with 8 life points, this is a very bad idea. We can pull the infantry down. We're making positive energy, that's fine. We're not building any air fighters, right? This is producing influence and ore, but it costs 3 energy. But I think that's worth it. Because... oh, they're producing loyalty as well, and ore and research. Ah... I hate this. We need our energy. We need to get some energy together just to stay alive. As long as he's not moving, we're fine. Child captured. Ah! Enslavers. Good, we'll send the aircraft to take that. Can aircraft take tiles? In the original tabletop game 8th edition, there is a rule called boots to the ground, which means flyers cannot take objectives. Because they fly, obviously. We could take that, but I think you're more important at this point. Because that is energy and we need the energy. Just shoot them. We're killing tons of enslavers for nothing. We're gaining nothing. I mean, all this killing for what? Oh, you're kidding. There are even more. And we have no grenades left, and there are even more of them there. And there are even more of them there. And there is an entirely new group up there. We're outnumbered. We're outnumbered and we're outgunned. And I have no idea what we can do because we're so badly outnumbered here. We keep killing them, but they keep coming back in even greater numbers. Oh, look at that. There are even more of them in the open field. Well, at least they're losing their heads as well. We could send you up there to deal with those. At least damage them a little bit. You're a tank commander. They will be able to deal with that. I need you to go and kill those. They will get away, no question, will they? No, they will not, thanks to our brave infantry. Good work. You will do nothing, and you cannot... Oh, crap, there are even more of them. Look at that! There are even more of them. This is ridiculous. When is the next starfighter ready? Where are my starfighters? Here they are. If I activate that, we'll have +3 energy. It's not good, but we'll get rid of the loyalty problem. And we have a loyalty problem here because we're outnumbered. We need to grow. Why are you in loyal? 13 from population. Crap. Crap. Cannot get the edict run here first. Doing the best I can, but we're not getting anywhere. Can you... If we deactivate that, we're out of energy, so that's not working. Oh boy. At least we're not getting attacked by anyone else. It's not like they're orcs running around like crazy or something like that. They just killed one of my guys. Come on, city, do your work. Kill as many as you can. Infantry, forward! Why didn't they fire? Oh, crap. Okay, you fire on those. You fire on those. You should finish up that. Go back. You should head back. You're no help here, you'll take that back. You all together will kill that thing. Good work. We have +8 energy. This could be a lot worse. I want you to go there and help with them. Good, they're level 10. They cannot advance anymore. I want them here. I want you up. I want you up. I want you... Actually, I want you to stay where you are. You, my super friend, will drive those guys over. You will go back to the city. They're dealt with, they're dealt with, they're dealt with, they're not dealt with. Okay, you will kill them. And you will kill them. So are we now done with all these enslavers or not? No, we're not. There's still some left here. Enslavers, not the Emperor will preserve you, I will. And that makes me heretic. Okay, at least that is done. And you will just skip. Cities. You're producing a good amount of everything, except the fact that we have a loyalty problem that we should attend to. Good work. You are currently only building that because you cannot build anything else because we have no resources. Okay. You're building what you should, an energy pool. You are building room for more people so that they're not unhappy. You are building nothing at this point. Actually, you should. The question is what? We have no overpopulation. We have a problem with food and we have a problem with energy. So let's build energy. Because energy is the lifeline of all of our fighters. Air superiority fighters, that is. Okay. There are not a lot left, are there? I think I cannot do this invasion in one video. We can simply not do it. It's just too many of them. They keep popping out of everywhere. Every dark corner. Do I have to build something to stop them? Do I have to kill someone? Because they just keep coming. Okay, wonderful. Our fighter is ready to go. And it's time for some experience. As it is for you. We've got our Thunderbolt. And we're low on energy again. Great! Good work. We did it. Survive the invasion and we get an Agaze harness. The enslavers are vanished, beaten back into the womb at great cost. In the Tech Beast abandoned chambers you find horrors beyond human ken, and the artifact which must have lured them. What's he doing? We must find him. That is, of course, the next quest. And that is blocks the damage and effects of next enemy psychic against... Woo! That is, I think, absolutely useless. And we have an energy problem again, because why not? Okay. Energy, please. Well, with that being done, I say thank you for watching this very long episode. This was a hard fight, but we did it, and we'll see each other again next time. Bye!